I think we can officially chalk up Ben Simmons as one of the biggest disappointments in NBA history. More specifically, the most disappointing number one overall pick in NBA history. Now, I'm not here to say that he's a bust, but considering what he was supposed to be coming out of college, I think it's safe to say that the claim of biggest disappointment is not that far off. It wasn't always a disappointment for Ben Simmons though. His rookie season was one for the books, averaging 16, 8, and 8, shooting 54% from the field. He was even a 3-time All-Star, which is why I would not say he's a bust. I think he definitely played very well, especially during that 4-year stretch in Philly. However, if you notice anything about the stats in Philly, they seem to remain the exact same for the most part, leaving a lot of people, including myself, to believe that he really peaked in his second year and would not get better after. Now, Ben Simmons was an elite defender and an elite passer. No one's denying his skill in those aspects. However, as a scorer, he was kind of one-dimensional, only finishing at the rim, and he had no jumper whatsoever. He had this problem in college, and a lot of people thought it would grow off as he would develop a jumper in the NBA. That wouldn't become a case. As a matter of fact, it would become a very big problem. When his number was called in the playoffs, he very rarely answered, his numbers progressively getting worse with each year. And it didn't help that his superstar teammate Joel Embiid and his head coach Doc Rivers were growing frustrated. The picture behind me would be the last thing Philly fans would remember. A 6-foot Trae Young protecting the paint against a 6'10" Ben Simmons, and somehow Trae Young getting the better of him. After that, it was never the same for Ben Simmons, as a back issue that has more questions than answers has been lingering on for 3 years, and it's now his 3rd straight year that he's out for the season because of those said back issues. Calling Ben Simmons a bust would be unfair to what he's accomplished in the NBA, considering the comparisons to LeBron James, his number one overall pick status, and his unwillingness to shoot the basketball. I think it's safe to say that Ben Simmons did not live up to the expectations as the most disappointing number one overall pick in NBA history. Hot takes out. Follow House Call Sports for more.